This is unlocking the New York Knicks as Knicks head coach Tom Thibodeau has broken out his secret weapons that NBA teams, specifically the Boston Celtics, have had no answer for thus far. Meanwhile, Mitchell Robinson has also shut down a Boston Celtics insider analyst who is very critical of Mitchell Robinson, as Mitchell Robinson completely shut him up. And this is awesome, guys. We have a lot to talk about. What's up? Welcome back to Knicks Digest. It's Chris here. Today's the day, everybody. The day that the New York Knicks, for the first time in 25 years, can go to the Eastern Conference Finals as long as they finish off the Boston Celtics. So let's talk some New York Knicks basketball in preparation for that. My name's Chris, as you all know. Let's do this thing. Look, if you're part of that 67% that's not subscribed to Knicks Digest, this is the place to be for all New York Knicks content. This is the greatest season we've seen of the New York Knicks in a very long time. As long as they win one more game in 3 chances against the Boston Celtics. A Celtics team that is now depleted with injuries because of Jason Tatum and Kristaps Porzingis' reasons that have held them out. And now, this is the time to subscribe, is what I'm saying. But let's jump into the video. There's a lot more interesting stuff to talk about, like the fact that Tom Thibodeau has been a phenomenal coach in this series against the Boston Celtics. The man has schemed very well. He's used a lot of good plays, and it has worked to optimal efficiency. And what we've seen thus far is a Knicks team that is yet to lose on the road, as mentioned by someone in the comments recently, so shout out to them. But on top of that, what we've also seen is a New York Knicks team that is now showing its full strength. They're now showing what they've had in the chamber, waiting to use in the most important part of the NBA season, the playoffs. And this has worked so well thus far. And that is the duo of Karl-Anthony Towns and Mitchell Robinson. These two have been phenomenal on the court together. Fans have been salivating to see this duo together. This double big lineup that we saw work for the Minnesota Timberwolves just last season when Karl-Anthony Towns was there next to Rudy Gobert. And now Mitchell Robinson has showed up. Mitch has commented on it, saying that him and Towns are still working it out together, even though he only played 17 games in the regular season. And he joked about it too, saying, yeah, he threw me a couple lobs. I don't know where he was going with that first one that was a terrible lob attempt. But he got me on the second one, which did work, and Mitchell Robinson caught the lob. Karl-Anthony Towns and Mitchell Robinson have proven to be able to cover for each other so well, while also creating a dominant rebounding duo that has caused the Boston Celtics to completely sputter. Now, we saw Tommy Beer mention that the Knicks are grabbing 60% of all rebounds when Karl-Anthony Towns and Mitchell Robinson are on the floor together, with an 82% defensive rebound rate, New York's team high among two-man lineups, and a 39% offensive rebound rate, which is obviously also their team high among two-man lineups as well. We've seen Mitchell Robinson and Karl-Anthony Towns dominate the boards like we've all expected to, as Mitchell Robinson's rebounding has been one of the key factors of the Knicks being up 3-1, on top of the fact that Mitchell Robinson is absolutely just showing all of his talent right now, and we still even haven't seen a Knicks Mitchell Robinson block nest monster block yet. He's not even at full strength yet, and we're already seeing Mitchell Robinson be undeniable for this New York Knicks team. We have to love it. I mean, how could you not? It's been great. And Mitchell Robinson thus far is averaging 8 rebounds, 5 points, and 1 assist in his 4 games against the Boston Celtics thus far, playing an average of 21.8 minutes per game. And look, the numbers are good. I'm not going to say they're not good, especially coming off the bench. They're good numbers. The field goal percentage is at 54.5, which is solid. Obviously, at that one game where he didn't shoot very well, but outside of that, he's been very good. But what we've seen from the block nest monster, who again is yet to get a block this series, he came close, but there was a goaltending that was called on it was called on him against Jason Tatum, which was a goaltending in all fairness. Tatum did get the backboard, of course, but Mitchell Robinson, the offensive rebounding has been what we've all wanted it to be. He's shown why he's one of the most dangerous offensive rebounders in basketball. He's shown all of it. We've seen that version of Mitchell Robinson that we've been waiting to see for so long, and it's just so exciting to get to see that version. Now, look, taking a dive into things, Tommy Beer also mentioned that New York is allowing just 93 points per possession with both Cat and Mitchell Robinson on the floor versus Boston. The double big two-man lineup has posted a net rating of plus 16, and New York has outscored Boston by 18 points in the 38 minutes that Cat and Robinson have logged together. This is a duo that's working, and we're still seeing Mitchell Robinson day after day continuing to improve on the court after dealing with multiple injury issues and obviously missing the majority of the season, but we've seen the duo work, and it's been a phenomenal treat. Karl-Anthony Towns also spoke on Mitch, saying that his contributions to the win last night, or 2 nights ago, I should say, against the Boston Celtics, putting the Knicks up 3-1. Words I did not think I'd be saying. He said, shout out to Mitch. man, maybe he deserves all those pickup trucks. As we know, Mitchell Robinson, at the end of the day, he's the giant swamp monster hick that we all love. The man is from rural Louisiana. He's got a bunch of trucks that he decks out and has probably spent more money. And this is not me hating on Mitchell Robinson. He's spending his money on what he loves, which is what he should do. On his trucks, he spent probably more money on his trucks than I've ever made in my life. Those trucks, I'm not a car person at all, but they do look pretty cool. Like, let's be honest, they do. Also, the fact that he had gold truck nuts that he spray painted black, and then on the Roommates podcast said to match the owner of the truck is really funny. I'm sorry, I know people don't always love Mitchell Robinson's antics. I think we all should, because what people don't understand when they look at the Mitchell Robinson antics is how much the man loves basketball. He's obsessed with this sport. He's insane about it. He is a truly competitive psychopath, but we see the goofball version of Mitch when he posts fun stuff on Snapchat and is just taking videos of his trucks, posting country music, compilations of his trucks driving down the road, and just talk about him adding more nice little decorations. I live in New York City. I don't own a car. Is it called decoration? What, all the stuff that he adds to his car, we're going to call them decorations because that works. Adding new additions to his trucks and all that, and then posting about his daughter. So it kind of gets overshadowed how much that Mitchell Robinson loves basketball, because especially when you see the fact that he's not hitting free throws, people think he's not practicing them. He is practicing them. He's in his head. He can shoot free throws at a modest rate. He's just getting in his head. Free throws are a mental battle and also are mixed with exhaustion. Mitch is still fairly new to playing basketball in a full game setting since coming back from that foot injury. He's still not at 100%. It's evidently clear that he's not. He's not getting the 2 blocks a game that we're used to. We're still seeing Mitch get back into full shape. But what we've seen thus far, when we've seen what looks like 80% of Mitch's full talent and skills, it looks phenomenal. And he's going to keep getting better as time goes on. This isn't like a plateau situation. He's continually improved throughout the playoffs thus far. We've seen him look more comfortable. We've seen him get more aggressive. We've seen him trust his body more. Things that come with playing more and more time back from injury. So with all that being said, Mitchell Robinson has been phenomenal. And he shut down former Boston Celtic Eddie House, who's talking some major trash about Mitch, saying back a couple months ago, the Knicks don't stand a chance. If you're a Knicks fan, you think Mitchell Robinson is going to change your season, make a deep run, I feel bad for you. Well, Mitch shut Eddie House right up, and shout out to Eddie House for this. He said, I'll stand corrected. I said that Mitchell Robinson wasn't going to change what they were doing moving forwards, but he has been. You got to give credit to where credit is due, and I'm going to give him credit. So shout out to Eddie House for being very cool about the situation. Look, he kind of said Mitch is not a difference maker, and Mitch said, oh yeah, yes I am. Also, if you look at Mitchell Robinson here, this photo was taken after the Knicks won the game on Monday against the Celtics. He looks thinner. He really did lose the weight. All this stuff is culminating in a healthy version of Mitch who wants to win with this Knicks team. We see how much he loves this. We see how much he loves being a Knick. This is good. This is really good to look at. And everything that we're seeing right now, I am absolutely loving for this New York Knicks team. Kat is right. Get Mitchell Robinson more trucks. Get Kat and Mitch on the floor together more. We've seen Karl-Anthony Towns and Mitchell Robinson benefit from it. We have to see Tom Thibodeau start running this. It's working. Do keep using what works. There's a high likelihood the Boston Celtics are going to be starting Kristaps Porzingis, considering the fact that Jason Tatum unfortunately did tear his Achilles and will be out for around 9 to 12 months with this injury. Hopefully he will find a way to be able to play next season. Hopefully the recovery goes great. We're all rooting for Jason Tatum. If you're a Knicks fan, you got to root for him. He gave the Knicks everything he had in a series where Tatum was not the issue. Yes, he had some poor games in the span, but that 42-point game was truly mesmerizing to watch. I've never felt like this when watching Jason Tatum before, but every time he touched the ball, I was like, oh no. I think maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I've been underrating Jason Tatum, but no matter what, the most important thing is that he comes back healthy. So shout out to Jason Tatum. He got the surgery done. We're all rooting for him. Look, torn Achilles are not the death sentence it used to be. He can come back and be that same guy that he was before. And I expect Jason Tatum to be exactly that guy before we all know it. So shout out Jason Tatum. Get well soon. On top of that, though, what we're going to see is Kristaps Porzingis likely end up starting at power forward or center and having Al Horford start at power forward, whichever way you want to call it. And that's a bigger lineup. So I want to see Mitchell Robinson and Karl-Anthony Towns out there against the Knicks. The series is not over. The Knicks still have to win a game, and 2 of those games are in Boston. And the Celtics have been good in New York City thus far. They still have a game to win. This series is not over. We should not be writing the Celtics obituary until it is. So We have to keep going, and I want to see Tibbs use that lineup more because it's working, and the Knicks need to do what works so they can close this thing out and get to the Eastern Conference Finals. What do you all think, guys? Let me know in the comments down below. Like this video, subscribe, turn on post notifications. Have a great day, and go Knicks.